Bitcoin is pumping right now, but is it a fake out or is Bitcoin actually right now going to higher price? I'm going to tell you exactly why I'm still holding on into my short and also what am I exactly expecting out of this pump. Is Bitcoin going to go and continue higher? I'm going to make it quite clear which resistance line we need to break before seeing any higher price. And also I'm going to give you the best new long and short trades because as you can see right now, if I pull up the TA, we clearly saw Bitcoin go much lower. We had seen a drop once we had opened a short trade yesterday. I made it quite clear that I was short on Bitcoin. Why? Because we actually got the perfect scenario. We got a scalp short that also has within it a combination of the higher time frame, to be honest, pivotal area of us retesting 107 108. And I made it quite clear for the beginning of this week, even on Monday, guys, that Bitcoin, for it to be actually super bullish, for us to go much higher, not only is it good that we actually were able to break and hold 105, but I need the most important area to be broken, which is 107 108. I need to make it quite clear what are the expectations for Bitcoin. Is there any idea for a short? I see an opportunity to short right now. I'm going to talk about it and even maybe take it with you guys. As you can see, if I go now on a lower time frame, I told you guys that we have not even cleared the danger zone unless we go above 108. Bitcoin cannot and would not probably see any sign of bullishness. If we manage to hold and break and reclaim 107 to 108, then we can actually see a nice easy right pump to 114 at least. But for now, I'm just focusing on the idea and the pivotal area of 107 108. Since I've got a short from it, it's quite okay for us guys to be actually changing our opinion or out view whenever something different that happens. But for the time being, nothing different happened or nothing that actually changed from yesterday to today. Hence why I'm going to talk about the easy normal stuff that I'm right now looking at on Bitcoin, because right now we are still actually pumping up a bit, but we are still downtrending. As I told you guys, you do not fade out or forget that we are still hitting or faked out 107 108. And even within, as I mentioned yesterday, guys, even within the huge downtrends, we sometimes actually can get some nice pumps. Hence why I told you guys that there's a chance that maybe what happened from 98 back up to 107 would be similar to what happened during the downtrend when we had actually seen previously, I think mid-October, we had seen an actual pump from 103 back up to 116. And I told you guys that this is quite similar to what we are seeing now, because as I mentioned, guys, that if you use the Fibonacci retracement tool and you compare like when did we exactly top out at, as you can see, if I pull up the Fibonacci numbers, as you can see, we clearly topped out at somewhere close to 0.5%, and it's very similar to where exactly right now we are topping out. As you can see, if I compare it, as I told you guys, we topped out at the 15% area. And similarly, as you can see, if I take the volume profile, sorry, the Fibonacci retracement tool, we clearly see that right now Bitcoin actually topped out at exactly 0.5. So I'm not saying that Bitcoin is definitely going lower, but based on the similarity of what happened at 116, and then we saw a huge drop from 116 back down to 98, and also how similar the structure and the liquidity that we still got under these areas, similar to how we had them previously, there's always the chance and the danger looming ahead of us going much lower, to be honest, because we have not cleared 107 108. But as I told you guys, it's never wrong to change your opinion, flip from bearish to bullish if we actually see a flip of 107 108. So if we do that, then forget everything that I've said in the past 5 minutes. But if we manage to hold it on as a resistance, I think it's better, to be honest, to be waiting for lower price. I'm going down now, sorry guys, to go on a lower time frame and see where are the closest areas and ideas for a possible short. Because as I told you guys, whenever the price is going higher, whenever the price is pumping, to be honest, you'd never catch me trying to long a pump or short a dump. I always wait for pumps to wait or look for the best resistance line and then short and fade out these pumps. Hence why we actually had taken our best short this week, taken by actually waiting for a fake out. As you can see, we had waited for a fake out of 106.6. We told you guys that we got liquidity sitting over here. We got the Monday high being weak, and then we just waited for this fake pumped and then shorted the move all the way down. If I pull up the chart right now, I got multiple ideas of why this area is actually could offer us a chance to short, because as you guys right now, basically what Bitcoin did is actually On the lower time frame, just forget everything that I said on the higher time frame. On the lower time frame, as you can see, we took liquidity, and then right now we are actually retesting the area where we started to drop from. And usually, if someone doesn't know this fact, let me just quickly turn your heads towards the volume ideas. Whenever you actually have a volume area where you took liquidity from the upside, I don't want to make it too advanced for you guys, but just to give you the gist of it, as you can see, whenever we take liquidity from the upside and then we see a drop, usually the price likes to retrace back. Like, we get a drop out of this liquidity grab, and then we go back, hit or pump towards this area, and then usually only just hit the volume profile point of control of the previous range, not to make it overly complicated. Just hit or see this area. We got the daily and also the point of control, and we also got the Fibonacci golden pocket as some extra confluence for a short. So anyways, just to not make it overly advanced and complicated, just think about it as a possible fake pump to the upside for us to retest the previous area where we saw the dump happen from, and then maybe take it all the way lower. So I'm not saying that this would happen, but as a trader, a profitable day trader that always looks for the shorts at pumps and the longs at dumps, the only opportunity that I see right now, if someone had not longed the lows, I'd never tell you to right now long the breakout. Hence why it's better, to be honest, to be waiting for a possible short. Now, just having said that, we also always have the chance, guys. You'd never know where Bitcoin is going next, so we always have the chance of us actually going higher, breaking out of 105.9, 106. We do not get offered the short, and then I'll be waiting, to be honest, for another extra retest of the previous 107, 108 area, and then we'll see we either break out of it and then be calling for higher prices, because I think that if we hold on to 107, 108 as support, we can easily have a strong pump back up to 114. But to be honest, maybe we can actually fake it out again and then look for a short. So I've got a short again if we actually fail to break 107, 108, or the little short idea also similarly on ETH. I just want to take a quick look at it because it's yesterday. It has hit our area and target interest of for a long, hence why I'm quite happy about that. To be honest, I see ETH, especially because if Bitcoin actually keeps on pumping, I can think, to be honest, that ETH has an easy ride up all the way up to 3,650 and probably even 3,800. I said, guys, on the higher time frame, the easiest short, to be honest, is us waiting for 3,800 and then see if we fail to break it. I'm going to actually jump into a short on ETH, but for the time being, I'm still cautious because nothing bearish happened on ETH yet. So I'm just following Bitcoin. I just want to see, to be honest, whether we actually just pump a bit, hit this area, get the best short for the day, and then fall lower to actually maybe get our longs at 98, 97, or instead we actually break 106, hold 106, and then go much higher. So I'm going to quickly and for the time being just focusing on that, seeing if we get offered a new short, or maybe just maybe wait for the price to keep on pumping and then decide whether we're going to 114 or not. So hopefully everything was quite clear, guys, for you.